Another example is kingship. You start reading from 1 Samuel chapter 8 on. The people of Israel told Samuel, we want a human king. We want a human king. And Samuel says, why? Why do you want a human king? Don't you want God to be your king? No, we want a human king. It's 1 Samuel 8. Here it is. Just read the entire chapter. I can't read all of it. They came and they looked. All the nations have human kings. All the nations have human kings. We want a human king. And then Samuel says, why? Why do you want a human king? Don't you want God be your king? He will be your king from heaven, and he'll raise up judges to lead you. No, 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 no. We want to be like the nations. And then Samuel's heart was broken, but watch what God says. Now watch God's heart break. Come on in, kid. You want to come in? Coming in? No? All right, stay out. All right. Watch God's heart break. Look what he says. You see how long it takes me to unpack these truths? Look what it says. Then all the elders of Israel gathered together and came to Samuel at Ramah. And they said to him, behold, you have grown old, and your sons do not walk in your ways. Your sons are corrupt. Now appoint a king for us to judge us like all the nations. But the thing was evil in the sight of Samuel when they said, give us a king to judge us. Now watch what God says. And Samuel prayed to Yahweh. Now look, when you understand the true God as he is revealed in Scripture in Jesus, you'll actually, believe it or not, shockingly, you'll start feeling sorry for God. I'm not lying. You're going to actually get heartbroken for God. You're going to start feeling sorry for him. Look what he says. Then Yahweh said to Samuel, listen to the voice of the people in regard to all that they say to you, for they have not rejected you, but they have rejected me from being king over them. You can sense God's heartache right there. Samuel, they're not rejecting you. They're rejecting me. They don't want me as king. That's words from a heartbroken God. You see it? You see what he said? See, when you understand the scriptures, you're going to actually be heartbroken for what we do to him. You will be heartbroken for the pain we're causing him. You see that words? It's okay, Samuel. I know you're hurt from me, but it's not you they rejected. They reject me. My people don't want me. They don't want me. They don't want me. Right? Doesn't that hurt your heart? Right? Doesn't that hurt your heart? I'm going to have to sit on the couch, guys, because sometimes I need my back because that's a hard chair. I got to get a better chair. Maybe this week, God willing. You see it? So what do we learn? What do we learn? And someone captured it. Even the kings of Israel was something God did not want. So God gives them what they want, even though it breaks his heart. But now you see how beautiful God is? Let me show you how beautiful God is. Look, let me finish it. For they have not rejected you, but they have rejected me. Now, right there, if you could hear God speak audibly, he would be saying it in pain. His heart being crushed. Like all the deeds which they have done since the day that I brought them from Egypt, even to this day, and that they have forsaken me and served other gods. So they are doing to you also. So now, listen to their voice. Go ahead. Give them what they want. They don't want me as king? Fine. However, you shall solemnly testify to them and tell them of the custom of the king who will reign over them. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, get this guy out of here. You see the pain? But now you want to see the heart of God? Then he gives them the best of both worlds. You want a human king? All right, I'll give you one. But I'm going to do you one better. I will become human. I will become man. I will become the physical son of David. So you can have a human king ruling over you who is still your God. Hence, Jesus, the God-man. You see? See the beauty of God? You want a human king? All right. So I'm going to give you what you want, but I'm going to do you one better. I will become a physical son of David. I will become a human descendant of David, so you can have an Israelite ruling over you who's still your God. I, Jesus, the God-man. That's what he did in Jesus. Yep, exactly, Greg. That's what he did. That's what he did. You see it? So he says, all right, I'll give you a human king, but it's going to be me. I, God, become a human by nature, a physical descendant of David. So you have the best of both worlds. God in flesh, the God-man, ruling over you. Yeah, thank you, Bucky. 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 I wonder if you're Jilu. Okay, what do we learn here? What do we learn here? We learn, if you're paying attention, not everything that God allowed or legislated, he approved of. Not everything written reflects God's heart. And not every statement written is from God's perspective. You see how sensitive it is when you're dealing with the Bible? You have to learn how to interpret the Bible, how not to interpret the Bible. You see why I keep saying not everyone should teach? And I'm not trying to be arrogant. I wasn't looking to be a teacher. The Spirit put me in that situation and may perfect me to know the depth of Scripture. You understand now? Did you learn now? Now this gives you a much deeper, richer understanding. Now you can say, wait, maybe this is not God's perspective just because it's written. Yep, you got it, Greg. You're getting it, brother.